Hi, my name is Courtney, and I'm here today to share with you a very simple, short mindfulness practice that can help us to anchor or ground ourselves in those moments when we're feeling a bit agitated, maybe overwhelmed or stressed out. If you're at all like me, this time of year gets really busy. I have three sons who are all in school, involved in lots of activities. We have the holidays upon us, and then on top of that, I have my own work and my own activities. So life gets really busy, and in all of the busyness, it's easy to see how I can fall into what's known as autopilot mode, where I'm constantly trying to check off all of the items on my to-do list, worrying about what's to come, or maybe on the flip side, giving myself a hard time for what I feel like I could have or should have done better. And when we sort of fall into this way of living, we fall into autopilot mode, we can stir up a lot of agitation, anxiety for ourselves. So a really supportive, simple way to drop in more fully to the present moment is to give ourselves moments to pause and to notice how we are. So we can begin to just notice, how is it in the mind? Lots of times, as I described, we're worrying about what's to come or giving ourselves a hard time for something from the past. And in that moment, with that awareness, we can choose to just be here. And 9 times out of 10, we're not really kind and compassionate with ourselves, right? We have a tendency to judge ourselves. So with that awareness, when we give ourselves moments to pause, we have a choice. We can choose to cultivate more kindness, to maybe cut ourselves a bit of slack. And then the second step is we connect more fully with the body. When we're really busy or maybe we're feeling stressed, it's very easy to be caught up in our head, so to speak, that we're not even aware that we're within a body. So when we give ourselves those moments to pause, we can just invite attention to come more and more fully into the body. And a nice way to feel a bit more supported is to direct attention down into the soles of the feet, feeling the contact that the feet make with the ground below, knowing that there is that possibility of feeling grounded, of feeling more stability. And then the last step is we just gently scan through the body. When we're feeling a bit agitated or stressed out, we often tense up, right? The muscles in the body contract. So we can just put out an invitation, right? We're not forcing or demanding ourselves to feel any particular way, but we can put out an invitation for the muscles of the body to soften. So just scanning from the top of the head through to the bottom, soles of the feet, we can just notice we have a tendency to clench in the region of the forehead, the brow region, the muscles in and around the eyes. So maybe just putting on a gentle invitation for those muscles or those regions to soften. Checking in with how it is in the region of the jaw. Likewise, we have a tendency to clench up, become tense. So just inviting the joints of the jaw to drop ever so gently. And then allowing that attention to descend into the region of the shoulders, where we sometimes clench or tighten. And we can just invite the shoulders to melt back and down away from the ears. And then gently bringing your attention into the region of the belly, where we often tighten, have some holding. And if you care to, maybe putting a palm or both palms and just feeling the body breathing here. Knowing there's no right or wrong way to breathe when being mindful. And perhaps sensing that natural expansion with each in-breath and that gentle release with each out-breath. And maybe allowing each exhalation to carry the most gentle of invitations for the muscles to soften, to let go. And just for a few cycles of breath, just letting attention gently rest here. And then checking back in with yourself, just noticing how you are. And after practicing for a few minutes or even just a few seconds, you may notice that there is an inclination to move in the direction of greater relaxation, both in the mind and in the body. And when we feel more relaxed, both in the mind and in the body, then we can show up more fully for the present moment. So if you enjoyed this short mindfulness tool and would like to learn others, please visit my website and videos that I have posted on YouTube at Courtney Sholnick Mindfulness. Thanks so much for joining me today, and be well.